at the camera or do I look at you?
You should look at the camera, but we should talk natural.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hey, everybody. It's Bevan, and I'm here with another episode of the Lesbian Tea Basket, where I rate and review tea and reclaim tea parties for lesbians. I'm here with my friend Bridget, who is also a lesbian.
Really good.
Mm-hmm. And she is the, what do you call it, a moderator, the founder, the person
Owner.
responsible behind fuckyeahbethditto.tumblr.com. It's FY Beth Ditto.
Yes.
And we're
Safe
here.
for work, the URL, not the content.
The URL is safe for work, FY Beth Ditto. Sometimes there's a mostly naked Beth Ditto on there.
Most of the time.
Whenever.
At least once a day.
Whenever possible. When those pictures surface. And they do.
Yes.
Sometimes, often. So I'm Bevan Brand Lanningham, your hostess. We're rocking neon today. I'm femme flagging. I don't know if you can tell. I'm femme flagging Wild Heart Switch. So like femme flagging is like one accent nail or a couple accent nails, maybe these accent nails. Whatever your choice. Mm-hmm. It's a way to promote femme visibility and communicating desire. I just wrote a blog post about it, so that's why
I should get on board with that.
You should. She's flagging hangover.
Yeah. I'm flagging hangover. That's the best way to put it. Cheers to that.
Cheers. So we're here with Beth Ditto behind us because the Gossip's new album launched this week, Joyful Noise.
Beautiful.
And so they had a launch party concert at Terminal 5 this week.
It was epic.
It was super epic. It was a really great concert. And so since Bridget and I wanted to like gossip about the Gossip concert, we decided to do it as a Lesbian Tea Basket episode. Or rather, I was like, we should do it.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, she was like, fine, I'll put on makeup on a Saturday.
True.
It's true, before nighttime makeup, you know, which is hard, I know. Thank you for your sacrifice for
I
the tea.
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. We have a Beth Ditto holding a corn dog bouquet on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And I have to say, I've as much femme jealousy as I've had in my life, which, let's be honest, jealousy is a natural emotion.
Sure.
We all feel it. Sometimes you don't know if you want to fuck her, beat her, or steal her dress. And I think that's true of all of those things about Beth Ditto for many of us. Although I've never once felt jealous about her because I feel like as a queer fat femme skyrocketing to fame.
Oh,
no.
sad.
Oh no.
We'll get it back. No worries.
As a queer fat femme skyrocketing to fame, it only makes it easier / more awesome for the rest of us that Beth Ditto has made it to the point where she's getting a corn dog bouquet from Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live. No, you can't. Absolutely. And she's super precious on that show. And just so that we're on topic a little bit.
Sorry.
The tea we're drinking is iced tea because it's Memorial Day weekend. Cheers.
Word.
And it's an iced tea I prepared last night from this Rishi tea.
It's so good.
Bridget really likes it. It's artisan iced tea, so it's actually designed to be made for iced tea, but you still have to like brew it in hot water. And the pouches are super giant. They like are probably the equivalent of 5 tea bags, which is helpful when you're making iced tea because if you ever make it with little tea bags, you just have to keep ripping open the packets or whatever.
And you're never gonna make iced tea just for one.
No, because it's so much work. I mean, I guess it's not that much work, but it's a lot more work than brewing a cup of tea. Just a cuppa. So it comes in this little pouch inside this little recyclable box, and it's rooibos and mint. I love rooibos. It's an African red bush tea.
I did not know this.
And then your standard mint, and it's a combination of the two. And it's fair trade, blah, blah, blah. And basically all that's in it is organic rooibos, organic peppermint, natural essential oils of bergamot and peppermint. So,
I can really taste the bergamot. I was getting hints of that.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, I have learned that I don't think I love mint iced tea.
But I'm glad you're drinking it anyway.
I am drinking it. And it's not iced tea. I still fucking love iced tea. I basically live for iced tea.
I feel like I like this because you don't need to add sugar to it. Whereas with other iced teas that wouldn't have that flavor, you would need lots of sugar.
That's true. My preference for a non-black iced tea is a mixture of a green tea and some kind of fruity tea.
Okay.
And that's so far what I found to be what I like.
Any kind of fruit? Any particular fruit?
So far I've liked passion fruit a lot, or like a real citrusy fruit.
Okay.
So like blood orange or I don't know. I had a really good one at a coffee shop the other day. That was like, it was called Eve's Fruit or something, which was generic fruit.
I like Eve's Fruit too. I don't even know what that is.
You're a lesbian.
It's a joke. Not a very good
You're
one.
that kind of thing.
Like that, yes. Oh, so did people watch? Oh, sad. Did people watch this? Did anybody watch it? No one can respond.
No one can respond, but I hope you did watch What Happens Live.
Funny.
It was hilarious. She says, in response to Andy's question about what do you wear when you just go to Trader Joe's, and she's like, I do my grocery shopping at Walmart, thanks.
Yes, I love it.
It was amazing.
Realness, real talk with Beth Ditto.
And then also they were asking her about one of the Real Housewives or whatever, and she's like, I'm not that kind of dyke.
I'm not that kind of dyke. Which was the best line.
It's hilarious.
Oh, she can do no wrong.
She really can't. So at the concert...
I would like you to say that one more time for the audience, that she really can't do any wrong.
She can't do any wrong.
Thank you.
She can do wrong. Everyone can do wrong. We all fuck up. Hello. She also says in this episode that, like, of course, lawyers are the richest of all, and I'm like,
I don't
not,
think,
not the case at all. I mean, it's context. She's talking about the Real Housewives, but I'm just saying, I don't think that Phaedra is the richest housewife just because she's a lawyer. As a lawyer myself, presently mixed employed.
I like that. Mixed employed.
I don't know. It's not really unemployed. It's sort of unemployed.
It's kind of unemployed.
It's kind of unemployed.
But not really.
I'm writing a book. I don't know.
Which
I'm
is
an
huge.
artist that has a lot of school debt. That's how I identify.
I like mixed employed. I think that works.
Mixed employed. It's true. I have a little income here and there. If you want to bring me to your college to do a workshop, I'm your girl.
Hire her.
It's true. So, the Gossip Concert. Let's talk about that. So it's at Terminal 5, which is this venue in New York City, which is in the 50s, which is quite a trek for those of us who live in Brooklyn or Jersey City.
Thank you.
And it's on the far, far west side. So you like walk. It's like 0.8 miles from the subway. It's far.
It's kind of far.
So you like walk all the way there, and then it's this vast space. It's huge. They sell empanadas at the bar.
Which is kind of delightful.
It's totally delightful when you're hungry. I am on a very limited budget, so I had no empanadas or any drinks whatsoever.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I wanted to be present for the
I know.
sitch.
And usually, I'm going to say that I'm fangirl for like 4 women in the world, and that involves Paula Deen, Dolly Parton, and Beth Ditto.
Okay.
And I'm still very fangirl for Beth Ditto, and like, honestly, most of Gossip concerts, and I think I've seen her almost every single time the Gossip has been in the town that I've been since 2001 when I saw them at the Rotunda in Philly. Like when they were this tiny little punk band exiting their punk band bus. Not bus. It was a van. And she had a handmade shirt that she had made that said, "My period ate me out."
Oh my god, that's the greatest shirt of all time.
It was so good.
Why are we making those shirts every day and wearing them?
It's true. I think that we should. We should ask Beth first.
Yes.
But anyway, so I've been seeing them since then, and it's amazing to watch the skyrocket to fame and like the evolution of their music. And so I'm usually the kind that like elbows my way to the front, but of course I had like a long day. I had to be up at 5 in the morning to go represent a client in court somewhere far away. So I was really tired, so I had to take a disco nap. So I didn't even get there till 9. I came in right as I think the second opening band started. Shun. Changed my life.
Amazing.
High camp performance art.
Can't even.
Queers to dance jams. It was extraordinary. I can't wait to see them a million more times.
Every single one of their songs, I did not know one of them, but they got the whole crowd moving. They were so into it.
It's true. The crowd is super engaged, and it's hard to be as an opening band when you're not doing covers.
Especially because the first band, Creep, was like kind of chill and mellow, and like they had Nina Sky show up for one of their last song in their set, which was great. But it was definitely not a woo moment. Whereas
Shun was extraordinary. And it has reinvigorated my desire to have fat go-go girls with me at all times when I perform, because they had these 2 like go-go dancers that were like in sync dancing, and I feel like every piece of performance art I do can only be enhanced by fat go-go girls dancing in sync.
I think that policy is approved.
So Beth was cuddling upstairs in the VIP lounge with Kristen.
And it was so cute.
It was totally cute with her fiance.
They were adorable.
They were doing a little spoon action, and I saw Hannah upstairs too. And there were other people in the VIP lounge that I knew, but only because I know them from being home.
Only because you're cool.
No, just homo people in the world that I know. Nobody famous. I thought like J.D. Sampson or something would be up there.
J.D. Sampson was at the after party.
Oh, nice.
So there you go.
So the Gossip comes on. Beth is wearing this amazing dress that's like
I can't even.
a black, like, tight, like, sort of wiggle dress with, like, a panel of sequins down the front and then, like, lace
a runway
on the top.
of sequins.
A runway
where
of
I
sequins.
would like to run.
Ha!
It was gorgeous.
Bridget has always said that she wants to marry Beth Ditto.
Truth.
And when we found out that Beth was engaged, I sent her my condolences.
It was the sweetest Facebook post. They were like, announcement, Beth Ditto and Kristen to wed. And Bevan's comment was, my condolences, Bridget Sweet.
Yes.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, sorry for your loss. But that doesn't mean I don't still love you, Bridget.
Thank you.
I made these cinnamon rolls for us, and they had 2 bees on them, but then the bees melted.
But they melted into such amazingness, I don't mind.
They melted into frosting, which is, I think, a win for Fat
Yes.
Fans
Delicious.
everywhere.
We're going to eat
Hi,
them later. Oh my god, how cute. Wait, no, look. We're in love with that.
Okay, so in the concert, she kept having to have Nathan pull up her dress, like yank the back of it, which is like Spanx realness. And I don't think it was a dress design flaw as like my stylist friend posted on Twitter. I think it was entirely like Spanx and sweating.
I totally agree. Because also she had some lace situation that was delightful draping her, but I don't think that was a full body lace.
No.
So that would have had some traction, but if it wasn't covering the whole thing, it wasn't going to work.
But yeah, I think she was just wearing strapless
lace
Spanx.
and glitter and Beth Ditto. Those things happened at the concert.
Yes, it was a lot of things. So like 3/4 of the way through the show, she decided to change. So then she like went behind some speakers during the beginning of yesterday's news. So
My
the
head
band
was exploding.
The band was just playing like the intro to yesterday's news, like the really slow intro, which was great actually. It was very like heart wrenching, and then she was like trying to talk to the microphone while she was changing, which I feel she just should have passed the microphone off and changed. And it was weird that she like sort of hid while she was changing, but clearly like 1/3 of the audience could
totally see
and was taking photos with their mobile phones.
Which we're going to look for. Post them to Beth Ditto.
Yeah, absolutely, you should. So, so Beth changed into this amazing dress that was like black, and it was long sleeved and it had a little draped neck, and it was just like a wiggle dress, like straight down, and I want it so bad. I want 8 of them in different colors. That is my default dress from now on, if I can find it. So
it was gorgeous. Whoever knows,
let me know. queerfatfemme.com @Gmail, Twitter, find me. So that's sad. She changed. It was cute. Also, what I loved was that she kept trying to interact with her band, and only the bass player would play her games.
Yes,
like
no one else wanted any part of it.
No, like the drummer, she's like, Hannah's really serious, and I'm like,
she's just a stick in the mud.
It's true. I know a lot of drummers, and they're actually pretty serious sometimes.
Well, they have to keep the beat.
They do. They have to be really serious.
If they're not keeping the beat, nobody's dancing properly.
It's true. It's true. A drummer fuck up is the worst kind of fuck up.
It's true. Because everyone can notice it. No one notices a lyric here and there.
That's true, but a drumming fuck up. I mean, you know, goddess bless all of you drummers out there. Thank you for keeping our beats steady.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
What else? What else was great about the concert?
Everything was amazing about the concert. I walked in, I was telling you this earlier, I walked in a navy blue jumpsuit thing. By the end of the night, I had been dancing so much and sweating so much that it was black. I loved it. Every song was on point and amazing.
Also, your tits kept flying out.
Truth. Because it was a drape situation, and I was jumping, and so it would open. I didn't notice. My very good friend would standing next to me, being like, "Put that back."
She would harvest your boobs.
She would put them right back. But it was okay because I was around a bunch of gay dudes. They didn't care.
It's true. There was a lot of gay dudes and a lot of foreigners there.
Yes, a lot of gay dudes. I would say, men in love. Every dude around me was making out. Everyone.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was like, you guys were supposed to be dancing and singing.
Yeah.
No, they were making out.
You were up against the stage.
No, not that close. It was very close, but not that close. I was close enough that I could see facial expressions, but not close enough to feel sweat. Which is pretty much where I like to be, generally, in life.
I think that's a good metaphor for life, honestly. I was, like, sort of midway close. I was, like, probably about 10 feet from the stage. Not super far, but, like, far enough back that I got the whole tableau. But, like, definitely, like, serious about being as far ahead as I could. I had been wearing a sequin jacket, but I had to take it off because this girl next to me kept, like, rubbing up against me, and I was afraid she was going to knock all my sequins off. Like,
You're like,
you were violating my couture. So
I definitely want you to rub up against me. I just need to be prepared first.
Yeah, exactly. So I took off my sequin overlay and just wore you know, the gold dress I was wearing. But
the other sequin thing I was wearing.
you know, I got to sparkle in some way. And what else? So you went to the after party.
I did.
Which was epic, and I didn't go, and I had such FOMO, but I was so exhausted from having
I cannot even express how amazing the after party was. Bar none, best after party I've ever been to. And I went alone, and I didn't care, and I had a great time. Awesome. I met Hannah, the drummer, and the entire time I was there, I was like, be cool. Be cool, Bridget. Just try and be cool. I was cool for maybe 10 seconds.
Because you're a New Yorker and you're not supposed to acknowledge when people are famous.
I know, but then when she came into my dancing circle and was like, put her arm to like dance, I was like, I'm having a moment. I'm a huge fan. And then she walked away, which was sad. But she's very smooth.
You not only met Hannah, but you freaked her out.
I did. In like 0.8 seconds. It didn't take very long.
That's awesome.
But then, you know, for the rest of the night, she was on the dance floor hanging out. So, yeah. I got to meet Shun as well. They were amazing. Super, super nice. Really short in real life. I wasn't expecting that. Like, we were looking eye to eye, and I'm a short stack. So, that was lovely. They were delightful and super nice. Their backup dancers were really cute, and they were voguing all night. It was like in someone's basement. Have you ever been to this bar? Home Sweet Home?
No.
Okay, it's in Chinatown, kind of Sketchville, and it's all the way in the basement of this place.
That's amazing.
The ground is concrete, and there's this like really cloudy disco ball that has stickers and stuff all on it. That because it's just so low, people can touch it. But it was great. I had a great time. I made new friends. Hi, Ira. New friend Ira, who's hysterical, and I love him. He's the one who, if you watch the Bowery videos on the Bowery channel or whatever, he gets.
If you Google Bowery Gossip Terminal 5,
it'll show up.
It'll show up, and because they filmed the whole concert, and it was live streaming on the internet.
I have a feeling that they're planning to do a concert film, and that's why they did this. Because there was no reason for that many cameras to be like in the crowd and that many shots and stuff for a concert that they didn't seem like that. I mean, whatever, it's just a regular concert. So I think that they're preparing to do a concert. Anyway, I digress. What was I saying?
Concert film. Bowery
so if you watch one of the Bowery
basement.
videos, this guy Ira is amazing. He's a stylist, and he is the man who hops the security fence during the encore and gets Beth to sign his poster. And she's like, he's fine, he's fine. And
amazing.
Yeah, kind of awesome.
Also, at the end of the show, she just kept talking. Like, she talked between every song, and, like, she wasn't nearly as witty as she is on Watch What Happens Live, which makes Bridget think she was a little drunk.
I think she was probably intoxicated in some way. I didn't mind.
I always feel a little bit like, as a performer, I only try to have one drink before I go on stage. But that's me. My wit is all I have. I can't sing like Beth. So
there you go. I think you could sing like Beth, maybe.
I can sing, but I can't sing well. I just sing with a lot of heart. So watch out for my album forthcoming.
It's coming. It's going to drop.
You should hear my Third Eye Blind. It's the shit.
We should go to karaoke. I've been going to karaoke recently, which is kind of amazing. And I always want to play the gossip, and they never have anything. The only thing they have is Standing in the Way of Control.
My song is always Fancy, and then I found out that was also Beth's song.
I know.
I can't ever sing Fancy around Beth Ditto. Or maybe one day she'll do a duet with me.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Beth, it's
we have to find out where she goes to karaoke.
I'm sure somewhere in Portland. That's all the people in Portland do.
Really?
Just go to karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
You go to karaoke and they pickle shit.
Really?
In my opinion.
All right. I have a friend who lives in Portland. I'll find out.
Okay. So, anyway, let's rate the tea.
Sorry.
Out of Labri. There's nothing soul-warming on the packaging. No. I always like to talk about the packaging. And the tea is pretty good. I would say I'd give it like 3.5 Labri. You'd probably give it more because you really like it.
Out of how many?
5 Labri.
I would give it. I'd say 3.5.
3.5 Labri.
Yeah.
Cheers, Rishi iced tea. Cheers to Beth Ditto. Cheers to the gossip. Good luck in your tour. I hope that your album's doing really well.
We love you.
Everybody go out and buy Joyful Noise and support openly queer art.
Yes.
And
worth the money, worth every penny.
Worth every dollar of that $10.
Even for Melody Emergency, which is not my favorite song, worth it.
Even, I like Animal. I really like Perfect World.
Yeah.
Melody Emergency.
That's the name of it. But it's actually...
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, it's worth it. Worth every 99 cents you got.
Okay.
The tea?
Yeah. Keep it real.